हे एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू टॉप स्कॉलर्स। बच्चों, आज के सेशन में हम बात करने वाले हैं आईसीएससी बोर्ड ग्रेड 10 के प्रोबेबिलिटी के बारे में। वेरी इजी एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम आईसीएससी बोर्ड इज डेफिनेटली आस्क्ड फ्रॉम प्रोबेबिलिटी, सो डोंट मिस दिस सेशन। लेट्स बिगिन। ये एक इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है, यहाँ से आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो 1 मार्कर या फिर सीधा 3 मार्कर्स, जहाँ पे 3 सब क्वेश्चन होंगे जनरली एक मार्क के। तो आइडियली देखा जाए तो 1 मार्क का ही क्वेश्चन होता है हर एक, बट 3 मार्कर भी अगर आता है तो ब्रेक डाउन होके आएगा वो, राइट? ओके, so let's see the MCQs first. The first question says a bag contains 5 red balls and 3 blue balls. If one ball is drawn at random, what is the probability of getting a red ball? So a bag contains 5 red and 3 blue. तो सबसे पहले total balls कितने होंगे? So total balls are 5 plus 3, that is 8, correct? And then one ball is drawn at random. What is the probability of getting red ball? तो number of red balls कितने हैं? Number of red balls are 5. तो काफी simple है. So what will be the probability of getting red balls? 5 by 8. That's it. Number of red balls divided by total number of balls. So 5 by 8 is the final answer. 1 marker का क्वेश्चन है, तो इतना डिटेल में लिखने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, ये आप ओरली भी कर सकते हो. क्वेश्चन रीड करके ही पता चल जाता है. 5 रेड बॉल्स है, टोटल बॉल्स 8 है, तो 5 by 8. अगर प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ब्लू बॉल पूछा है, 3 ब्लू बॉल्स, टोटल बॉल्स 8, सो 3 by 8. सिंपल. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. What is the probability of getting at least one head? 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. The probability of getting at least one head is what? Okay, अगर 2 coins को टॉस किया जाता है तो सैंपल स्पेस क्या होगा? What will be the sample space when 2 coins are tossed? Can I say it will be HH, HT, TH, TT? So total outcomes कितने हैं? Total outcomes are 4. Head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. At least one head. Now what is the meaning of at least one head? At least one head. That is minimum one head. At least one head means minimum one head. Minimum one head means one head, two head. दोनों चल जाएगा, right? So minimum one head or 2 heads will also do, because कम से कम एक head है. तो यहाँ पे एक head, यहाँ पे एक head, यहाँ पे 2 head. So 1, 1 और ये सिर्फ यहाँ पे 0 head है. So will not take this. So can I say my favorable outcomes are 3, which is HH, HT, TH. So what will be the probability? The probability is going to be 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 is the final answer, right? आगे बढ़ते. Third question देखते हैं अभी. So a card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. So playing cards we are talking about. What is the probability of drawing a king or a queen? See, total cards कितने हैं? Total cards 52. King or a queen. Whenever there is or, there is always plus. मतलब king भी चलेगा, queen भी चलेगा, right? So number of kings कितने होंगे? 4 kings होते हैं, right? डायमंड, एस, स्पेड एंड हार्ट. एंड नंबर ऑफ क्वींस कितने होंगे? नंबर ऑफ क्वींस भी 4 है. सो फेवरेबल आउटकम्स कितने होंगे? Favorable outcomes will be 4 plus 4, 8, right? So what will be the probability? The probability will be number of favorable outcomes, which is 8, divided by total number of outcomes, which is 52. So if you divide by 4, you get 2 by 13. So 2 by 13 is the final answer, right? आगे बढ़ते हैं. फोर्थ क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. So probability of E is some event, right? So probability of an event is already given, which is 0.65. What is the probability of E complement or not E? देखो हमें already formula मालूम है ना, probability of an event plus probability of E complement is always 1. So probability of event is how much? 0.65 plus probability of E complement is 1. So probability of E complement is 1 minus 0.65 and that is 0.35. Correct? So probability of E complement is 0.35. Easy. और ये फॉर्मूला हमेशा याद रखना है कि probability of an event plus probability of its complement is always equal to 1. आगे बढ़ते हैं. The next question says a die is thrown once. The probability of getting a prime number is. अगर डाइस को एक बार थ्रो किया गया है तो सैंपल स्पेस क्या होगा? 1 2 3 4 5 6. तो टोटल आउटकम्स तो हमारे फिक्स्ड है. टोटल आउटकम्स कितने हैं? टोटल आउटकम्स आर 6. अच्छा, इसमें से प्राइम नंबर्स कौन से हैं? प्राइम नंबर्स है 2 3 एंड 5. करेक्ट. So prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. Total outcomes are 6. Okay. यहाँ तक simple है. So what will be the probability? Probability of getting prime numbers. कितने prime numbers है? Total prime numbers 3 है. So 3 prime numbers out of 6. That is 1 by 2. Half will be the probability. काफी simple. 2 भी prime number है. याद रखना, अगर सिर्फ ऑड प्राइम नंबर्स, कभी कभी क्वेश्चन ट्वीक करते हैं, जैसे प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग ऑड प्राइम नंबर, तो उसमें हम 2 नहीं लेंगे, विल जस्ट टेक 3 एंड 5. इन दैट केस द प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी 2 by 6. इफ दिस इज इवन प्राइम नंबर, इन दैट केस द प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी 1 by 6 बिकॉज देयर इज ओनली वन इवन प्राइम नंबर. आगे बढ़ते हैं. ओके, दिस इज एन assertion and reasoning question, so let me read out the question for you. The probability of getting an even number when a die is thrown is 1 by 2. Probability of getting an even number is 1 by 2. The reason is there are 3 even numbers, 2, 4, 6 out of 6 possible outcomes. देखो, अगर मैं assertion को फिलहाल भूल जाऊं और reason की बात करूं तो 6 possible outcomes, क्या ये सही है? एक die को अगर मैंने थ्रो किया तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 पॉसिबल आउटकम्स होते हैं, जिसमें से 2 4 6 इवन है. 2 4 एंड 6 ये 3 इवन है, राइट? मतलब ये तो ट्रू है. अब क्या ये ट्रू है? देखते हैं. द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग इवन नंबर. कितने इवन नंबर्स है? 1 2 3. 3 इवन नंबर्स है. टोटल आउटकम्स कितने हैं? 6 है. So probability of getting even numbers is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2. तो ये भी true है. The probability of getting even number when a die is thrown is 1 by 2 is true. And the reason that there are 3 even numbers 2, 4, 6 out of 6 possible outcomes, this is also true. And because there are 3 outcomes out of 6, that is why the probability is 1 by 2. That means assertion and reason both are correct. And reason is the correct reason for the assertion. मतलब reason justify कर रहा है assertion को, ये सही reason है assertion के लिए, इसीलिए probability 1 by 2 है. Correct? Okay. Now let's understand the next question. So if a bag contains 4 red and 6 black balls, the probability of drawing a white ball is 0. Okay. And the reason given is the probability of an impossible event is 0. ठीक है. देखो, एक बैग है जिसमें 4 रेड बॉल्स है एंड 6 ब्लैक बॉल्स है. तो अगर मैं टोटल बॉल्स की बात करता हूं तो टोटल बॉल्स आर 10, राइट? और कौन से बॉल्स है? रेड बॉल्स एंड ब्लैक बॉल्स। अच्छा व्हाइट बॉल्स कितने हैं? रेड और ब्लैक है तो व्हाइट तो 0 होंगे, तो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ व्हाइट बॉल कितना होगा? द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ व्हाइट बॉल विल बी 0/10 विच इज 0। मतलब पहला वाला स्टेटमेंट जो है विच इज असर्शन, ये ट्रू है। रीजन की बात करते हैं, द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एन इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट इज 0, दैट इज ऑल्सो ट्रू। ये तो हमें पता है, डेफिनेशन ही है इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट का। द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट इज ट्रू, एंड यही इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट यहाँ पे यूज हो रहा है। ये इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट ही तो है कि 10 बॉल्स में से वाइड बॉल चूज करो, हो ही नहीं सकता। दैट मीन्स assertion and reason both are true. Again, assertion and reason both are true, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Reason assertion के लिए बिल्कुल सही explanation है। Now फिर से we have assertion and reasoning question. The statement says the sum of probabilities of all elementary events of an experiment is 1. सारे events के probability का sum 1 होता है। Is this true? Actually this is true. देखो एक डाइस अगर मैं थ्रो करता हूँ, अगर मैं इवेंट ए और इवेंट बी लेता हूँ, इवेंट ए इवन नंबर का है, इवेंट बी ऑड नंबर का है, मैंने सब कुछ कवर कर लिया। अगर इवेंट ए इवन नंबर्स का है तो प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगी? 1/2, बिकॉज 2 4 6 3 इवन नंबर्स बाई 6। प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ऑड नंबर क्या होगा? 1/2। सो 1/2 प्लस 1/2 इज 1। So the sum of probabilities of all the elementary events is 1. This is true. And the probability of a sure event, अगर कोई event sure event है, so that is 1. Sure event मतलब एक ही event होगा वो, correct? So sure event मतलब क्या? एक dice throw किया गया है. See, in the first statement, this is sum of all the probabilities. That means I can say probability of event A plus probability of B plus probability of C, जितने भी इवेंट्स हो उसका टोटल 1 है। और यहाँ पे अगर कोई एक इवेंट श्योर इवेंट है, जैसे A एक इवेंट है ऑफ गेटिंग अ नंबर लेस देन 7 ऑन डाइस, मतलब डाइस थ्रो करने के बाद 7 से छोटा नंबर ही मिलेगा, वो तो हमेशा मिलेगा, एवरी सिंगल टाइम। तो प्रोबेबिलिटी कितना होगा? प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए विल बी 6/6 विच इज 1। तो श्योर इवेंट एक ही इवेंट होता है, दिस इज ओनली वन इवेंट। हालांकि ये भी ट्रू ही है, दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू, बट इस स्टेटमेंट का पहले वाले स्टेटमेंट से कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है, बिकॉज यहाँ पे मल्टीपल इवेंट्स होते हैं एंड श्योर इवेंट कोई एक ही इवेंट होता है। सो डेफिनेटली रीजन इज नॉट जस्टिफाइंग द असर्शन, ऑल्दो बोथ ऑफ देम आर ट्रू। मतलब क्या? असर्शन एंड रीजन आर करेक्ट, बट रीजन इज इनकरेक्ट रीजन फॉर द असर्शन। मतलब रीजन कोई सही रीजन नहीं है। नाउ दिस इज अ 3 मार्क क्वेश्चन। एज आई सेड 3 मार्कर भी अगर एग्जाम में आता है तो ब्रेक डाउन करके आएगा into 1 mark each. So it says a bag contains 5 white, 7 red and 8 black balls. 5 white, 7 red and 8 black balls. If one ball is drawn at random, find the probability that the ball drawn is white, red or black, not black. ठीक है। सबसे पहले टोटल बॉल्स कितने होंगे? टोटल बॉल्स होंगे 5 plus 7 plus 8. So 5 plus 7 is 12, 12 plus 8 is 20. So total balls are 20. If one ball is drawn at random, find the probability that the ball drawn is white. So number of white balls कितने हैं? Number of white balls 5 है. So what will be the probability of getting white ball? So probability of getting white ball will be 5/20 and 5/20 is 1/4, correct? अभी देखते हैं probability of getting red or black. As I said, red और black का मतलब क्या है? रेड प्लस ब्लैक, तो कितने रेड है? रेड बॉल्स 7 है, ब्लैक बॉल्स 8 है, टोटल बॉल्स 15. So we can say that the probability of getting red or black will be 7 plus 8, which is 15, divided by 20, that is 15 by 20, and 15 by 20 is 3 by 4. Correct? So that is 3 by 4. 5 3 is 15, 5 4 is 20. अब थर्ड क्वेश्चन है नॉट ब्लैक. तो नॉट ब्लैक का मतलब क्या है? कहने से नॉट ब्लैक मीन्स ब्लैक नहीं चाहिए. सो नॉट ब्लैक मीन्स रेड और व्हाइट, व्हाइट और रेड. नॉट ब्लैक मीन्स व्हाइट और रेड. सो दैट इज 5 plus 7, which is 12. Correct? So what will be the probability? Probability of getting not black will be 5 plus 7 divided by 20, that is 12 divided by 20, and 4 3s are 4 5s are, that gives you 3 by 5 as the final answer. अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं, काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. इट सेज 2 dice are thrown simultaneously, find the probability of getting a sum of 8. So 2 dice are thrown simultaneously and we need the sum as 8. Then the second question says a doublet and the third question says a sum greater than 10. ठीक है. So a sum as 8. तो यहाँ पे अगर मैं सैम्पल स्पेस लेता हूँ तो it will start from 1 1 all the way to 6 6. सो टोटल आउटकम्स कितने होंगे ये हमें ऑलरेडी पता है, पूरा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. सो टोटल आउटकम्स आर 36. अभी हमें क्या चाहिए? सम ऑफ 8. सम ऑफ 8, इसकी पॉसिबिलिटीज देखते हैं पहले. देखो 8 कब आएगा? अगर मैं 6 लेता हूं पहले तो 6 2 2 6 8 होगा. 5 से स्टार्ट करता हूं तो 5 3 3 5. 4 से स्टार्ट करता हूं तो 4 4 4 4 एक ही है और 4 4 फिर से एक ही होगा, रिवर्स नहीं कर सकते. और कोई ऑप्शन है? 7 1 तो ले नहीं सकते, डाइस पे 7 होता नहीं है. सो कितने आउटकम्स है? सो कैन आई से फेवरेबल आउटकम्स. अगर हमें 8 चाहिए तो 1 2 3 4 5. सो व्हाट विल बी द प्रोबेबिलिटी? द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द सम ऑफ 8, तो हम लिख सकते हैं पहले पार्ट में probability to get sum as 8 will be favorable outcomes 5 है, total outcomes 36 है. easy, 5 by 36. अब डबलेट की बात करते हैं, सेकेंड वाली. अच्छा, डबलेट का मतलब क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डबलेट? रिपीट, राइट? रिपीटिंग डबल, इसको डबलेट बोलते हैं. तो कौन से डबलेट्स होते हैं? तो कैन आई से द डबलेट्स आर 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. यही तो डबलेट्स होंगे जो हमेशा रिपीट होते हैं. सो यहाँ पे फेवरेबल आउटकम्स कितने होंगे? 6 favorable outcomes. Okay, so now what will be the probability? The probability will be number of favorable outcome that is 6. This is for second part, that is probability of getting a doublet. ऐसा पूरा लिख सकते हो 6 by 36 which is 1 by 6. Correct? 6 by 36 which is 1 by 6. Okay, now a sum greater than 10. So what is the probability of getting the sum greater than 10? Greater than 10 मतलब 10 से ज्यादा, तो क्या क्या होगा? 11 होगा, 12 होगा. 12 के ऊपर जाएगा नहीं क्योंकि 6 लास्ट होता है डाइस पे. सो सम ग्रेटर देन 10 में आपका आएगा 6 5 which will give you 11, 5 6 which will give you 11 and 6 6. सो यहाँ पे फेवरेबल आउटकम्स कितने हैं? तो प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगी? फेवरेबल आउटकम्स 3 divided by 36 which is 1 by 12. So 1 by 12 will be the final answer for probability of the numbers greater than 10. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Simple है. चलो अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. इट सेज अ बॉक्स कंटेन्स 12 बॉल्स नंबर्ड फ्रॉम 1 to 12. तो एक बॉक्स में देर आर 12 बॉल्स और हर एक बॉल पे एक एक नंबर लिखा गया है 1 2 3 4 एंड सो ऑन अप टू 12. मतलब देर आर टोटल 12 बॉल्स. अ बॉल इज ड्रॉन एट रैंडम. We are supposed to find out the probability that the number on the ball is a multiple of 3, a perfect square, an odd number. See, if I write down the numbers from 1 to 12, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I have the numbers in front of me. Now, if I talk about the event, that is the first event of getting a multiple of 3. Multiple of 3. So what are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 3, 6, 9, 12. So how many multiples of 3 are there? 4 multiples of 3. So what will be the probability? I can say that the probability of getting multiple of 3 will be equal to number of favorable outcomes. There are 4 favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes which is 12. So 1 by 3 आएगा. Easy. So first part is simple. Now let's talk about the second part. In the second part we need a perfect square, right? Okay, perfect square. So we know that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So 1, 4, 9. They are all perfect squares. So if I talk about the second event of getting perfect square, so how many favorable outcomes are there? There are 3 favorable outcomes. So what will be the probability? The probability of getting a perfect square, you can write down completely. Always remember, write down the complete statements because there are hardly 1 or 2 liner questions. Is going to be 3 by 12 which is going to be 1 by 4. Easy. Okay, third one is the probability of getting an odd number. So from 1 to 12, what are the odd numbers? See, such type of questions are very simple. इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ करना ही नहीं है. कितना सिंपल है? Odd numbers है 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So here we can say that the probability of getting an odd number will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 12, which is 1 by 2. That is half. And also the probability of getting even numbers is 1 by 2. It is going to be half only because odd numbers and even numbers are equally split. Okay, now let's move on to the new question. It says, what is the probability of getting 53 Mondays in a leap year? So please mark this question is important. Such type of questions generally exam में आते हैं leap year पे based कि 53 Sunday Mondays आने के chances कितने. They can ask Monday, they can ask 53 Sundays, they can ask 53 Fridays. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, सबका आंसर सेम ही होगा. So it doesn't matter if they ask you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. कैसे देखते हैं? टोटल डेज कितने होते हैं? टोटल डेज इन ईयर, एक पूरे साल में कितने डेज होते हैं? देयर आर 365 डेज इन एन ईयर. देयर आर 7 डेज इन अ वीक. तो 365 को अगर मैं 7 से डिवाइड करता हूं तो 7 5 35, 1 5, 7 2 14, पेंडिंग 1 है. इसका मतलब क्या है कि ये जो 52 है, there are definitely 52 Sundays, 52 Mondays, 52 Tuesdays, 52 Wednesdays, 52 Thursdays, 52 Fridays and 52 Saturdays. Every day is split equally into 52, right? And this one day is pending. Now this one day, it can be anything. So here we can say that in 366 days of a leap year, there are 52 weeks and one spare day. So that one day can be Monday. So total outcomes are how many? Can I say there are 7 outcomes? So I can say total outcomes now. How many Mondays are there? Number of Mondays are 1. एक ही तो Monday है, एक वीक में एक ही Monday होता है. So what will be the probability? The probability of getting 53 Mondays in a leap year is 1 by 7. I hope this is clear to all of you. Easy question था. Okay, third question देखते हैं 12th का. The probability that student will pass in mathematics is 3 by 5. And the probability that he will pass in English is 1 by 3. If the probability of passing in both the subjects is 1 by 5, find the probability that the student will pass in at least one subject. Now see, this concept you have already studied in your set chapter. So in that we know that number of elements in A union B is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements in A intersection B. A union B is what? At least A or B, right? It's either A or B, you can say. Either A or B. And the same concept we apply over here when we talk about at least one subject. That is, either in your A or in your B. So here the same concept we can apply in probability also. How do we do that? Instead of n, we can write down probability of A union B, that the child passes in at least one subject, is same as probability that he passes in A plus probability that he passes in B minus probability of A intersection B. Correct? Okay, fine. So now here what do we have? We have the probability that the student will pass in mathematics is 3 by 5. So I am considering this as probability of M is 3 by 5. The probability that he'll pass in English, so probability of E is 1 by 3. If the probability of passing in both the subjects, both means what? In English and, right? English and maths. So whenever we have and, that is E intersection M, right? So probability of E intersection M is also given 1 by 5. What are we supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out probability of E union M. So probability of E union M is equal to probability of E plus probability of M minus probability of A intersection M. What is probability of E? It is 1 by 3. What is probability of M? It is 3 by 5. What is probability of E intersection M? We just have to put the values. तो ये हो जाएगा 1 by 5. So this becomes 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. Correct? So this becomes 5 plus 6, which is 11 by 15, and that is the probability that he'll pass in at least one subject. Next question says, from a pack of 52 playing cards. 52 playing cards ही होते हैं, from a pack of playing cards भी बोला तो ये याद रखना है 52 ही है. All cards whose numbers are multiple of 3 are removed. All cards whose numbers are multiples of 3 are removed. Now a card is drawn at random. What is the probability that the card drawn is a face card? काफी अच्छा question. Mark this question is important because slightly tricky and different. See, total cards कितने हैं? Total cards 52. Multiples of 3. So multiples of 3 वाले cards कौन से होंगे? 3 वाला card होगा, 6 वाला card होगा, 9 वाला card होगा. These are the only multiples of 3 cards. So can I say जो 3 वाले cards है, 3 वाले cards means what? A card that bears the number 3. These are 4 cards. Here also 4 cards. Here also 4 cards. Correct? So, understand this. We can say that total cards are 52. And apart from these 52 cards, cards bearing numbers 3, 6 and 9 are removed. That is, we can say, that is "12 cards are removed." So now how many outcomes are there? So can I say the total outcomes, how many total outcomes are going to be there? Total outcomes are going to be 52 minus 12, right? Okay, now how many face cards are there? There are 12 face cards, right? So number of face cards are 12. So what will be the probability? So probability of getting face cards is going to be 12 divided by 40. So 4 threes are and 4 tens are. So the final answer that we get is 3 by 10. So the probability of getting a face card is 3 by 10, which is nothing but your king, queen and jack, because there are 4 kings, 4 queens and 4 jacks. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Easy and simple. The next question says a bag contains 4 red, 5 black and 6 white balls. 4 red, 5 black, 6 white balls. A ball is drawn at random. Find the probability that the ball drawn is neither red nor black. Okay, so first of all we need to understand how many total balls are there. So let's talk about the total balls, right? Four red, 5 black, 6 white. So 4 plus 5 plus 6. 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 is 15. So total balls are 15, that is total outcomes you can say. My total outcomes are 15. Now one ball is drawn at random. We are supposed to find out the probability that the ball drawn is neither red nor black, right? Neither red nor black. Okay, so can I say neither red nor black means white ball? So how many white balls are there? Number of white balls are 6. So that is your favorable outcomes. So your favorable outcomes are 6. So what will be the probability? Probability will be 6 by 15 of neither red nor black. So if you divide this by 3, this is 2, divide this by 3, this is 5. So that is 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 is the probability that the ball drawn is वो red भी नहीं है and black भी नहीं है basically. ठीक है? Okay, so let's have a look at a new question now. It says a bag contains 5 red balls, 8 white balls, 4 green balls and 7 black balls. If one ball is drawn at random, find the probability that it is black, red or white, not green, neither white nor black. So if you see this question, ये question 4 marks के लिए पूछा गया है, मतलब 4 marks का question है. Ideally probability में जितने भी questions है, they are already of 1 mark only. But if they ask you for 4 marks, does not mean that single question is for 4 marks. They'll give you 4 sub questions. If they ask you for 3 marks, they'll have 3 sub questions. If it is MCQ, it will be 1 question. So every question of probability, as you know, is of 1 mark only. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हमें sample space find out करना पड़ेगा. Sample space as in the total number of outcomes. So if I talk about the total outcomes, your total outcomes is nothing but the total number of balls over here, that is 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 7. So 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 7. 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 4 is 17, 17 plus 7 is 24, right? So 24 are the total number of outcomes. Fine. Now what are we supposed to find out? The first question says find the probability of getting a black ball. So how many black balls are there? Number of black balls, 7. So what will be the probability? So can I say the probability of getting black ball will be number of black balls divided by total number of balls. And just write down number of black balls divided by total number of balls, and that is nothing but your 7 by, you add all of them, that gives you 24. So 7 by 24 is the answer to this. correct? Let's talk about red or white. The second one says red or white. So red or white, how many red balls are there? 5 red balls. How many white balls are there? 8 white balls. So red or white. As I said, we already know or itself means plus. So number of, we can say number of red or white balls will be 5 plus 8, that is 13. So what will be the probability of getting red or white? The probability of getting red or white ball will be the number of red or white balls divided by total number of balls, and that is going to give you 13 by 24 as the final answer. Easy questions, you can just do it orally also, no need to put a lot of effort into it. So what is the third one? Not green. Now this is interesting. It says not green. So can I say not green means red or white or black? And we know that whenever we talk about or, there is an addition there which we use. So here, how many red balls are there? 5 red balls. How many white balls are there? 8 white balls. How many black balls are there? 7. So number of not green balls are going to be 5 plus 8 plus 7. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. 20. So what will be the probability of not green? That will be 20 by 24, and that is going to give you 4 5s are 4 6 are, so 5 by 6. Children, see, this is one of the ways. If you're comfortable with this, I'll give you one more example in the same one for solving the problems based on not. You can apply it in other problems also. Probability of not green बोला है ना, तो सबसे पहले find out probability of green, correct? What you do is find out probability of green. So number of green balls कितने हैं? Number of green balls are 4. So probability of green ball क्या होगा? 4 by 24, which is 1 by 6. Okay, now we know that probability of event and its complement is 1. So we can say that the probability of green ball plus probability of not green ball is 1. But probability of green ball तो मुझे already मालूम है 1 by 6 है. So 1 by 6 plus probability of not green is 1. 1 by 6 right में चला जाएगा. So can I say probability of not green will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 6, and that will be 5 by 6. देखो ultimately we are getting the same answer, isn't it? यही तो चाहिए था. So you can do the questions of not based on the formula as well of probability, that probability of an event plus probability of its complement is always 1. Neither white nor black. Okay, neither white nor black. So again what you can do is you can find out probability of white or black, right? So if we talk about white or black, तो कितने balls है? White 8 है, black 7 है, that is 15. So what is the probability of white or black? Probability of white or black will be 15 by 24. 5 by 8 आ जाएगा. Okay, 5 by 8 आ जाएगा. And this is the probability of white or black. So probability of not white or black क्या होगा? 1 minus 5 by 8. So 8 1 are 8, 8 minus 5 3, तो 3 by 8 हो जाएगा. तो 3 by 8 इज द आंसर. देखो सेम वे है, कंफ्यूजन कुछ नहीं है. व्हाइट और ब्लैक बोला है ना, व्हाइट ब्लैक नहीं चाहिए, व्हाइट नहीं चाहिए, ब्लैक नहीं चाहिए, मतलब क्या, रेड एंड ग्रीन. सो 5 plus 4 divided by 24, 9 by 24. So 3 3s are 3 8s are. Ultimate answer is going to be the same. So I hope you enjoyed this session alongside me on probability important questions. See you again in the next session. Bye bye everyone. Thank you.